EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. Over the middle to Evans. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. The Bucs sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw, Mayfield. They'll set up the screen for Davis-Price. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Another touch for Davis-Price. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Handoff right side, Davis-Price. And down inside the 15 he goes. 55 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mayfield now. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, nice move. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Levante David in on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Mayfield on play action. His throw incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing, Mayfield.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Now here's Trenton Gill now. Deontay Hardy deep for Baltimore.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they sit now at 500 on the year. And, Charles, this was a team that really looked lost in that first month or so of the season. But they have had the hot hand lately, winning 3 straight.
I would agree. It's almost hard to believe that this is the same team because we followed them pretty closely throughout this season. And early on, I know I thought this is going to be a really tough year for this crew. So plenty of credit to them for turning the ship around.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Back deep, Trey Palmer.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Look at this Baltimore defense.
They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Mayfield looks to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Davis Price on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
20, 10, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ty Davis-Price, 43 yards. And the Bucs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 51 yards. And the Ravens are back within a score. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They go play action. Mayfield. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Here's Jackson to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Jackson now. That is caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. And now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Here's a diving catch right side. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw is Jackson. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Andrews. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Again, Jackson. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Jackson will keep it. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loose.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Jackson from the shotgun.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the second time. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
36 yards on the punt with no return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
He's got a man, complete. Look at the big fella go, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And bulldozing his way through. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That goes for a gain of 31. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Quick throw finding Mike Evans.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now Mayfield.
Over the middle, complete. That's Palmer. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
They'll run with Davis Price, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Mayfield to throw it. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Cade Otton, a 5-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Gets it out wide to Davis Price.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one match.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Mayfield on play action. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mayfield now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route.
Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
118 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. First down, and they go right back to Davis-Price.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
To throw, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Again, left side for Davis-Price. And he's got it down to the 28. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have to lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Going for it, here's Davis-Price. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, to pick up of 12 yards. Mayfield off the play fake.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Baker changing the play at the line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Ravens are right back in this football game.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews.
Big strides, look at him go.
And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. Inside handoff, Henry. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Flowers. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown ground.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start with Davis Price on the ground.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Davis Price once more.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Mayfield. And this one caught downfield by Evans.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Oweh.
Well, I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
And this is one of those gotta-have-it drives. You can't start much better than that. Big yardage there. And just as important, he's able to get out of bounds. And now, that changes everything.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Henry.
And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal. Throwing. Jackson.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They've had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand.
This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a carry by Davis Price. But nothing doing there. They get to the 3, and that's all.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Here's second down. Mayfield. He gets this one to Davis Price. And he would get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, and you can forget overtime. This is going to be a safety in the final minute of the game. Oh, my. And I don't know that I have ever seen a tie game decided in the final seconds because of a safety.
It's just an absolute disaster, Brandon. You're thinking you're going to at least get yourself to overtime. But how about this defense? They said, we're going to take matters into our own hands, and this will be an unbelievable victory if it holds up.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter.